Did you know that some philosophers argue morality was actually, well, built by the weak specifically to hold back the strong?
That's quite the claim. It really flips conventional ethical thinking on its head, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Stands as a fundamental challenge.
Yeah, exactly. That claim, made famous by Friedrich Nietzsche in Nietzsche, is just one of the really game-changing insights from the essay Goodness. We're exploring that core text from the Syntopicon today.
Right, the collection of great ideas. We're hoping to find some practical wisdom in there that could, transform how you think and maybe even act.
Okay, so let's start at the very beginning, maybe. Plato's son. What if the good isn't something we see, but the reason we can see anything at all?
Well, for Plato, the form of the good is the absolute highest reality. It's sort of the ultimate cause, the source code, if you like.
Like the physical sun makes vision possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The form of the good makes knowledge and virtue possible.
Yeah.
It actually causes truth and being. It's that fundamental.
So that famous quote, the form of the good is the sun of the intelligible world, means it's not just a good thing, it's what makes everything else real or understandable.
Precisely. If the good makes all things real, you have to wonder what happens when we turn away from it.
Okay, so moving from Plato's, let's say, heights, Aristotle brings things down to earth a bit, right?
He does. He asks, what if goodness is simpler? What if it's just fulfilling what you were made to do, your purpose?
So goodness becomes immanent, rooted in this world. The goal is eudaimonia, eudaimoni.
Which is often translated as rational flourishing, basically realizing your telos,
Yes.
your ultimate function, through virtue, yes, but also importantly within a community.
He put it pretty clearly. The good for man is the activity of the soul in accordance with virtue.
Yeah, it takes it from pure theory to practical everyday ethics. But it leaves you thinking, could happiness without that sense of purpose ever really be good?
As we're reflecting on these foundational ideas, just a quick note. This is Mindful Moments. That's our YouTube channel offering AI book analysis, summaries, and critiques, really designed to inspire reflection and rational thought.
And that kind of reflection brings us neatly to Augustine and the whole mystery of evil. What if evil isn't actually real? What if it's just good gone missing?
Augustine's take was that all creation is fundamentally good, so evil couldn't be its own force.
Right. He defined it as the privation, the absence of good. Like darkness isn't the thing, it's just the lack of light.
He said, evil is not a thing. It is what remains when the good is gone.
Which completely changes how you'd approach dealing with it, doesn't it? You can't fight an absence directly.
Okay, let's jump forward. Big leap to the Enlightenment, to Kant. If there's no God or guiding nature telling you what's good, could your will still be good?
Kant makes a huge pivot here. He locates goodness entirely in the intention, not the outcome. The only thing that's good without any qualification. A good will.
Acting purely from duty.
Exactly. Morality becomes autonomous, something we legislate for ourselves based on reason. His famous rule. Act only according to that maxim that can be universal.
Nothing can be called good without qualification except a good will. That's his core idea.
It's a powerful shift towards internal autonomy. But you do have to ask, can a purely cold sense of duty, detached from feeling, truly make us moral? Feels a bit thin, maybe.
Which brings us back full circle almost to Nietzsche's really radical challenge.
Right. His insight or claim was that good wasn't originally about virtue as we think of it now. It described the traits of the powerful, the strong, what he termed master morality.
And then, he argued, those who couldn't match that strength, the weak, redefined good out of resentment. This slave morality championed things like pity, humility, self-sacrifice.
Precisely to hold back the vitality and power of the strong. So for Nietzsche, good becomes this fierce affirmation of life, of passion, creativity, excellence. The noble soul says yes to life itself. That's his good.
Wow, okay, so we have Plato, Aristotle, Augustine, Kant, Nietzsche, all these huge, often conflicting ideas. We need some way to evaluate them, right? Can you actually prove your moral beliefs?
Well, Mortimer J. Adler tried to give us a framework for that. He used this idea of an epistemic ladder moving from mere opinion up towards wisdom.
And he said any moral framework to be considered valid needs to pass 3 crucial tests.
That's right. First, correspondence. Does it actually match reality as we experience it? Second, coherence. Is it logically consistent? Does it hang together?
And third, the pragmatic test. Does it actually work in life? Does it lead to a good life, however defined?
Yeah, Adler summed it up. Goodness must survive the tests of truth, logic, and life.
So the final question for you listening is, would your own philosophy of good, whatever it is, pass Adler's tests?
To keep exploring these ideas, you can start with our 5-minute Essential Insights video, then dive into the full in-depth analysis. After that, check out the summary, and finally, the comprehensive critique.